Alright, I'm here to talk about Big Ass Spider, which is apparently a movie I bought. I think this was. You sometimes see stuff on Amazon that's cheap. And yeah, no, I definitely had to pick this one up. It says Big Ass Spider on the front. Yeah, I don't know. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. Cool, thanks guys. I mean, I've seen some stinkers recently, so my standards are a little bit lower than usual. But it has some problem. But I think overall, it's a decent movie. It's like, look, when I buy these films, I generally don't expect them to be, you know, fucking Citizen Kane or any of that shit. I know what I'm getting in for. Yeah, this one feels like a fan fiction. And given that I think one of the leads in it is a producer or writer? I know, producer. No, not producer. It was edited by him. Yeah, great. Looking at so it's the lead actor in it is Greg Grunberg. I thought he was the director, but who? Yes, I've done a few films, all bit parts, but yeah, for some reason is the lead of this film. Has some has Ray Wise in it, which is always appreciated. I do like Ray Wise. But yeah, it feels like a little bit of a fan fiction. I don't know. Basically, I have this like exterminator guy who is not an exterminator, because at least the one time he captures a rat right at like the start. Well, the start is like a flash forward, and then we get a flashback through the film. But we're looking at all that because what I'm talking the story is, I might as well just get to it when I get to it. Yeah, he's an exterminator who doesn't exterminate because at least when he captures the rat, he just kind of captures it and just puts it away, like or release it elsewhere. And so we basically see him off with this elderly lady who apparently thinks he's the hotness because just literally jumps his bones almost immediately, gives him a fruitcake, and then goes, "You know what? Why don't you have a woof? A woof? Why don't you have a woof? Why don't you have a wife? A woof wife? Woof wife? Why didn't you have a furry wife?" And really just kind of jumps bones and gives him a fruitcake apparently every time he shows up, and he just throws it in his car, which apparently he has like, I don't know, like 5 to 10. Clear your fucking truck out, mate. How many times is he going? Is he going every day? Is this like just the ones from this week? Like, what the fuck? Yeah, unfortunately, she like slams a spider on him, which is a venomous one that he needs to go to the hospital for, even though he's like, nope, don't hit it. Okay. Fortunately, the hospital he goes to, bad things are happening because there's spiders in the basement. Also, I should mention this hospital apparently exists within the void because it is just bright white outside. Just the brightest white. I assume because obviously it's a set, but I don't know. It's just like looking to go, oh, hello, we're in the void. Hello, welcome to the void. Yeah. And eventually convinces everyone to just like, hey, yeah, let me go in the basement. I'll sort this out because I'm Exterminator Man. I've got this, and let me bring the security guard who, well, his entire character is Mexican. That is his character. He is the Mexican. That is basically the film. Like that is literally his entire character is He is the Mexican. Not the greatest. But yeah, that's kind of what we expect of these kind of films. And then Ray Wise shows up and goes, "What are you doing? What's going on? I heard someone call a person. Anyway, I'm here now. I've also brought this. My second in command is basically pretty hot. And also I have this weird, spooky old man who knows things, but is very cryptic about what he knows. Don't worry about it. I think he's like the lead scientist or whatever who created these spiders. It's confusing. But it's just weird where he's just got like this whole army people and he's just got this one guy just smoking a pipe. Ah, what's up? Anyway, our exterminator managed to basically get away from all the spiders. And yeah, he gets away from all the spiders. The cops let him free, but then apparently the spider gets away, and this exterminator's got to go find them. Bad stuff happens in the city. Also, for some reason on the news reports, there's Tupac. Just Tupac. Tupac is now alive again. Don't worry about it. Any explanation why? Nope. Just Tupac is here. A whole bunch of army people get captured. Well, they get killed and captured. I don't know. A bunch of people get killed. Then there's a spider loose in the park, and just everyone gets murdered. Pretty cool. But then there's a cool chase with the spider, which our exterminator saves the day. But then our army lady gets captured. That basically gets captured so that our main character can save her. He basically saves her from a building, which we see in the flash forward at the start. He kind of gets knocked out, and he's got to go save her, and he does, and everything is a-okay because he saved her, and now also she's in love with him now. I think. Don't worry about it. They kill the spider, except psych, the spider's still alive. Then they rocket launcher it, and the spider's dead. But then there are cockroaches on the Statue of Liberty in the kind of end credits sting. I guess they were setting up a sequel that never happened. Yeah, that's everything that happens in this film. Like I said. It's to be expected that most characters in this are, one-dimensional at most. And they definitely don't use Ray Wise to his full ability. He's mostly just there, which is sad because Ray Wise is great. Like, I loved him in Red Alert 2 and The Reaper. Great TV show, which annoyingly got cancelled way too early. I was always like, come on, bring it back. They're setting up stuff and you're like, no. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It feels like a film they were kind of setting up something and then it never happened. Looking up the director, because I think he did. The director has done a few bad films, including a film we've already talked about. He eventually would go on to La Valantula. So the man knows his spider horror films, which is apparently a thing. And then, well, later on, I guess we'll try and redeem himself with the Satanic Hispanics. Don't know. I'm just looking up the director. Looks like is he? It doesn't really say. I was wondering if he was like. Apparently, he produced short films for Xbox. I don't know. That doesn't really say much more on that. Anyway, yeah, big ass spider. Not bad. It's only 77 minutes, so yeah, that's always kind of a plus in some of these bad films because I'm just like, again, a nice short one. I love the fact on the back it's got some links and they're dead. Also got some old ass logos because this is a 11-year-old DVD now, and a lot of times they just get rid of those links now. They're just like, we're not paying for that shit anymore. Yeah, big ass spider. Is it worth watching? It could do worse. Which we'll be talking about. Because the next film I'm going to be talking about next week is Waspnado, also known as Bee Tsunami. Fuck that film. This film is pretty good in comparison. So, yeah. It's worth watching. It's entertaining. Just pop it on and relax. Get yourself a few beers. Well, I did. Nah. It's kind of very average. Its effects are decent for this kind of film. You know, nothing too egregious. They're alright, you know? Yeah, I think that's enough about me talking about Big Ass Spider. I don't think there's any sequels to this film, even though it does try to set up one. But oh well, yeah. For now, I say, live long and prosper, and I'll see you next time for Waspnado. No.